Hey, what's going on, Beach Club? So, interesting. All right, so as you know, CPI came out today showing a slight 0.1% decrease, I believe. It did. So, markets reacted negatively for the most part, of course. If you know anything about news breaks, it's that they're just an excuse to get markets moving. If we can do a measured move from this top to this bottom, and we come from where we broke down out of, we actually came down almost right to it. So that would have been great for pattern traders. Could have picked that one up. Hopefully you would have set your exit somewhere higher than the actual target. That's what I always do. I always go a little bit higher than the actual target, or lower if I'm shorting. So right now we do have price coming back up. This is on XRP, of course. The area I have boxed out was a consolidation range. I've actually squeezed it a little bit, just a tad. But if we just go ahead and remove that, if we do come in here and we look at what we were looking at before this drop, and that was a symmetrical triangle. Now, symmetrical triangles are basically 50-50 plays. They could go up, they could go down. They do tend to have fake outs one end and then come out the other. But typically, more so than not, a symmetrical triangle is a continuation pattern. And what does continuation pattern mean? It means it is a continuation of the move. So if the move going into the triangle is down, you would consolidate within that area and then push down. So, and that is what we got. Now that red line down there, I can get rid of that. That was a liquidation point for me on this long. I already got out, took profit. Happy days, good job, let's go. And now I'm just looking probably for a short entry. I don't see this rally really lasting very long. The reason for that is because we do have vectors that need to be recovered down here, and I still have let's just back this up. I still have this M pattern playing out. M pattern being, and that orange line on there is the VWAP, so just kind of ignore that for now. But got your M, and probably gonna come back down to reclaim this vector down here. It's probably not, it's not, yeah, it's on the 1 hour time frame. So let's squeeze that, come over here. There it is. There's your green vector candle right there. That's the one that needs to be recovered between 35.358 cents and 0.374. So that's actually a little bit of a wide range for a token this size, with the amount of supply that it has. 1 cent move is a pretty big move, especially when you're below $1. So let's just take that off, take the VWAP off. So I'm still expecting for this thing to continue downward. And I'm starting to lean with the way that the CPI came out today, and the fact, and I was thinking about this basically all week. I was just thinking, as the week progressed, we weren't really coming down here as quickly as I thought we would, as quickly as I wanted us to. So with that in mind, I do want to go over to the 2nd of November, which is going to be, well, I'm going to have to back up a little bit. which is going to be right here. 2nd of November. Let's go ahead and mark it off on the chart. So it's going to be Wednesday. There we go. Let's do 7 a.m. right there. That is your FOMC meeting. The next FOMC meeting. So what I could see us do here is work our way down to this area and then have a consolidation phase that is kind of like an M pattern, except this one on bottom sides is a W pattern. Now I don't know, I'm just going to do this roughly, but I could see us coming up, coming down, and then on the FOMC news, start to work our way back to the upside. So that is what I would be looking for. That's just, or not something that I would be looking for, but just something to keep an eye on as we do. I do think we need to come back and at least retest 38 cents, because that is the breakout zone from where we broke out of this bottoming structure here. So we broke out of that, came up, and then we haven't back tested it yet. So I'd like to see us come back test it before we continue the move higher, to where I think we could get up into the 65, 66 cent, 68 cent range, somewhere in there, and then hopefully keep pushing up and give us a nice little rally up in here. Now, if we go from 30 something cents, 36 cents, let's say, to just the 65 cents, I mean, that's still an 80% rally, which isn't bad for a bear market, right? But then we can come up here, 134%. I mean, it's possible. Well, let's go ahead and throw on the visible range volume profile. Let's take a look. And as you can see, well, let's just do this piece right here. All right. I want to get more data in. Let's go from the top right there. There we go. All right. So this would bring us down. Wouldn't quite get us to the POC. Where are we sitting now? We're sitting below this node right here, right now. Right here, right now. I need to get rid of these notifications. These are old. I don't know why they stay on there. But, so yeah. Coming back down here. And then as you can see, we could get a nice push up and get up to this high volume node right here. Let me point it out to you. This node right here. It would be nice to get up into that node. But first, we've got to build and I think fill this little gap right here, but mostly come down and test that high volume node right here. So come up, come down, and then rock it. That is what I would expect, or what I would like to see, I should say, from XRP. And if you think it can't do it, think again. XRP historically can do these crazy moves, as you can see back here in 2020, the end of 2020 going into 2021. Blast off, crash, blast off, crash, blast off, crash. And then that was it for XRP because of the lawsuit, the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. But that's separate from the trading, so let's just keep that where it is. And now let's back up just a tad more. Let's get some more data in here. Let's go to the 3-day and let's check this out. I know I'm doing this, on my phone and vertically. So But if you're watching this, you're probably watching on your phone, so it probably doesn't even matter anyway. So right now, where are we sitting right now? Right now on the 3-day, we did come down and tap the 50 EMA on the 3-day today. I think it was today. It might have been. It should have been today. But you see this volume gap in here, and you see how we came down to this value area low, and then we blasted through the point of control, and then we came up and out of the value area, and now we've tipped our toes back into it. And now typically when you tip your toes back into a value area, you will come back down and revisit the POC, and that is what I am expecting. So, and that is based off of from here. Where was it? Let's go from very bottom. Let's see, that doesn't make sense. So what about this bottom? Oh, that makes sense. So as you can see from here, we got this volume gap right here, and price likes to shoot through those volume gaps quickly, as we did here. You can see we shot straight through it, popped out of the value area, coming back into it, and then probably gonna come back down and revisit that point of control. Let's go ahead and go to the weekly real quick and see what we're looking at there. And this green vector candle also is a problem because it's gonna have to get recovered. So we likely will see it get recovered. Those wicks like to get recovered too, so be mindful of that. So we could come down here, maybe see a quick wick down, and then before it finally reverses back to the upside. But that's just what I'm looking for. So on the weekly, we can see that we're down on this week, which kind of expected. I mean, it is the CPI print week. I was expecting a drop and then a move up. That is not what we got. And because of that, that is why I'm starting to lean towards this FOMC meeting being the catalyst for the next leg up, for the next breakout. So looking at the 4-hour, it's looking all right. Like I said, we probably come up, retest this point of control inside of here, which is also the top of this red vector candle. So they could come up and recover that today, and then after that, come shoot it right back down. So that's what I would be keeping an eye on. We did not come down and test the 800 EMA on the 4-hour, so I would expect that to get tapped soon. And if we come down to the 8-hour, where's the 800 EMA? It's above us, of course, and it is resistance. I think if I come down lower, maybe the 800 EMA, it's right there. But yeah, it's not gonna be all the way down here. We need some more price action to move up and over, basically like that. Basically like this, you know, and that would bring this average down. So that's what I'm looking for. If we zoom out, you can see we've already broken structure. We haven't broken this low here, but we have broken that trend right there. So we did have an upwards trend that we can see, put on the path. You can see we had this upwards trend, and then we went sideways on it, and then we fell through it. Now I expect a back test and then a push back further down. So that's what I would be looking for. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Just a quick update for you guys. So I do plan on doing morning videos. I haven't decided if I wanted to make them live streams or not, because they will be short. So no more than 30 minutes probably. But I probably for most of my videos, I'll probably just do a pre-recording in the morning, because I'm gonna have to do it before work, because I do still have a day job for now, so that is not trading. So for now, I got to do that. So I'll just get up a couple hours early, not a couple hours earlier, but a couple hours before work. Get up, get ready for work, go over to the computer, record you guys a video for the morning, try and show you what I'm looking at for that day, and then that's it. And then just upload it, and then hopefully come back at night with a video to just go over that day's price action and to see how it played out, how it played out compared to the morning video. So I think that'll be very interesting, at least for me, and also it'll help me get back into the charts on the desktop, which is so much easier to see, to visualize everything. I haven't been able to do it because, I've got a kid. I got a going on 7-month-old. He's in my bedroom right now. So is my desktop and computer. So I've got to get it out of there, because I come home from work, he's taking a nap. So I can't go into the room. So I can't record a video. He gets up. He gets up right around the time that we're doing dinner. So I either have to feed him, or I have to, or I'm helping with dinner somehow, or I'm just helping do something, because, we got the baby. And then by the time dinner's done, he's laying down. And then I don't get to get on the computer again. So the only time I ever get to get on the computer is sometimes I do come home and he's not down for a nap yet, and maybe sometimes right after his afternoon nap I can get on there for maybe 30 minutes, but that's not gonna do it, guys. You guys already know 30 minutes on the computer analyzing charts isn't enough. So I'm excited to be able to get that computer out of there and to get to really working for you guys. So that's what I'm excited for. Yes, my wife's name is Ashley. You just saw that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to join the Discord, which I will leave in the description box. And as I'm talking, I just realized that this isn't made for, well, you know what, this isn't just going to be made for the Discord. I'll upload this to the YouTubes, even though it's just a video, vertical video. But yeah, so just want to give you guys a quick update on all that stuff. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for all your support and all of your kind words that I am always getting. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that's, been helping out in the Discord. Thank you to everybody participating in the Discord. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, and like I said, watch out for this recovery. Let me go ahead and go to Bitcoin real quick. So see what Bitcoin's looking like. Bitcoin is not looking good. It is not looking as good as XRP is. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, this 4 hour, let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, it's coming up right now. So it could come up, it could do the same thing, come up, recover these red vector candles, and then keep shifting down. So let's go to the daily real quick. Let's just do Bitcoin real quick. So I did draw this out earlier because I did see this kind of bear flag pattern playing out right here. And then I just extrapolated the target from here to here, and it just so happens to line up with this, what you call it, let me go to the 3-day, this falling wedge right here. So on the macro level of things, so I mean 15K, I could see it, man. It could come in here. if it would need to have a nice bounce out of there in order for me to not be like super concerned about Bitcoin's future. Because I don't think we want to get into quote unquote dead asset territory. I don't think we want to get there, which is basically anything below 10K. I don't think we want to get there. So let's hope not. Let's hope that we're doing a nice little final flush of the market, and then we get a nice bounce rally. And then after that, this is what I would probably expect. Maybe we come down. I'm just not even going to look at levels really, but maybe we come down, finally break out of here, break out of this falling wedge, come down, test it, and then we just do this until 2024, and then we launch. So where the halving is. So, and that shows you just sideways. I got an alert on XRP. We're crossing 47,338, something like that. Let's see what we're looking like. So XRP is moving right now. It is breaking out. It's breaking out as I speak. It's too bad I'm not live. This would be a lot of fun. We come up to the top here and immediately rejected as expected. Let's go ahead and throw this VRVP off of here. As you can see, we got rejected at this top here, getting rejected right now. So yeah, let's maybe we could see a weird head and shoulders in here, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how the day plays out. If it breaks through here, then I definitely do see it coming to the top of well, at least maybe reclaiming this candle at 0.483, and then possibly getting up to 0.486, and maybe even coming up to the daily open or just short of it, about 487, 488. And then if it's feeling really fancy, maybe we get up to this 800 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Let's just call it 49 cents. So I did see 49 cents earlier I did have that on my radar earlier, but it might not come to fruition. 0.489, which is the apex of this symmetrical triangle, and apex is where the sides of the triangle meet. That is the apex. So just put that in your repertoire of trading lingo. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I guess I should probably get back to work. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you like what you've watched. I know not all my videos are gonna be vertical. They're not all vertical. But you guys, I laid out the plan for you guys, so you just have to you just have to wait. So so let's ride those waves together on those beautiful lunar beach waves. I don't know, I'm still coming up with like a tagline or like an ending thing. So for right now, I think I'm just gonna keep doing like the awkward ending, and that's just